Brandon Childs here again. This video is all about what has happened in the 2013 NBA Finals. I'm going to give you guys a recap of what I saw that helped the Heat be crowned the champions of the 2013 NBA season. Spurs and Greg Popovich used a strategy similar to the 2006-2007 finals, where they gave LeBron James a lot of space and kind of tried to force him and funnel him towards the baseline and make him rely on his teammates and his jump shot. Only this time around, his team was better and so was his jump shot. As I said in previewing this series, LeBron has a better three than he ever had in Cleveland, and Dwayne Wade, even on a bad knee, showed up and gave proper support to LeBron. The first game of this series was kind of a feel-out game. The Spurs came off about a week of rest, and the Heat had just gotten off of a 7-game series with the Indiana Pacers. This game went back and forth until the final seconds when this happened. And the Spurs take Game 1 and home court advantage. Game 2 started off in a similar back and forth fashion, and at halftime, the Heat held a 5-point lead over the San Antonio Spurs. The lead then ballooned to 10 points at the end of the third quarter when the Heat outscored the Spurs by 5 points in the third. And then in the fourth, Spoelstra gave Dwayne Wade a rest, and the role players and LeBron James blew it all the way up to a 19-point victory over the San Antonio Spurs. And don't forget LeBron's big block on
Tiago Splitter. Oh. You can laugh all you want. Yes, you are. You'll be making fun. Go ahead, make fun of it. Don't
Parker, no. Spread the heat. Oh!
And then the series went back to San Antonio. The Spurs returned the favor in Game 3 and whooped the Heat by 36 points. They were led by 51 combined points from Danny Green and Gary Neal. They also set a team record for the most three-pointers in NBA history in the NBA Finals. We then knew the Miami Heat had to respond in Game 4 or risk being down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and they sure did. Dwayne Wade led the bulk of the charge in the more crucial parts of the game and finished with 32 points. Him and LeBron combined for 65 points, and the Heat won by 16 in Game 4. We then moved to Game 5, where Greg Popovich countered Erik Spoelstra's move to Mike Miller in the starting lineup and started Manu Ginobili. Ginobili had a breakout game, 24 points and 10 assists, and Tony Parker seemed to return to his mid-season MVP form. The Spurs took this game by 10, and the series returned to South Beach. Right out from the gate, you could tell this was a closeout game for the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan looked in rare form at 37 years old and ended the first half with 25 points. And LeBron had an abysmal first 3 quarters and was subject to a crucifixion by the media due to his 4 late clutch situation turnovers. The workers at the game began to rope off the sidelines, and all the Heat fans thought the series was over. But then this happened.
Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another three. It's Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang!
LeBron finished with a triple-double. The Spurs were absolutely demoralized, and the Heat lived to see a Game 7 in South Beach. The Spurs had to muster up what little energy they had left in their old bones and come out to a Game 7 after a Game 6 that they should have won. They attempted to give their very best effort, but a few key late turnovers by Manu Ginobili and a clutch shot by LeBron James, coupled with 37 points throughout the game, gave the Heat their second consecutive title.